And, I say life is interesting over 40 because, all right, so I wanted to come on here really quickly and just do a quick check-in on a Wednesday afternoon. It is around 3 o'clock Eastern, Wednesday. And I want to talk about three things. I was going to talk about this past weekend and what that was like for me. Talk a little bit about YouTube because I am new to YouTube. And so I wanted to just kind of share my thoughts and perspective on that. And then I think going into that is my third topic, which is life after 40, which is really interesting. And I always heard people talk about life after 40 and what that's like and how it shifts your perspective. But I want to really talk about that for just a brief moment, but I'll do that later on. So first of all, starting with my weekend. So this weekend was pretty interesting for an introvert, right? So I went to 3 very unique places. 2 of them I had been to before, but one of them I hadn't been in probably like over 10 years. So it was really neat to go back and see that very unique spot. And that's in if you want to know about those places, you can watch my video on Introvert versus Memorial Day weekend. So you can watch that video, but yeah, it was good. And then I think, Monday? I drove about an hour south to my aunt's house while mom was in town from Columbus, Ohio, and hung out with them for a little while, which was always great. And bonus, I got to see 3 of my aunts who came up with her, so that was really nice. Plus my aunt already lives here, so 4. I got to see 4 aunts, so that's cool. And so that was great and had fun there. My mom is over 70 and she was doing the the boots on the ground dance, so that was funny, and she was killing it. She's doing good, so it was good to see her and the family and get out of my house a little bit over the weekend. So I had a great weekend. Like I said, go ahead and check out those videos if you care to. The other thing I want to talk about is YouTube. So YouTube, it feels a bit premature to even have this conversation or to even be bringing this up because I don't have many followers. So y'all make sure you subscribe and share the video, or I don't know, if you know somebody who might find this content interesting, share it with them. But YouTube. So YouTube for me has been about more so like just vlogging and trying to create a community of people who might be similar to me, because I'm like, I know I can't be like the only introvert person or the only introvert guy out there who kind of thinks in these types of terms. So, and it's not just for guys, it's for anyone. And you don't just have to be introverted to watch the show or to listen at me to watch my channel, but that's kind of who I target to. And I wanted to display life through that lens, that unique lens. So that's it. So that's why I created the channel. And that kind of leads me to the third thing I want to talk about, which is like life over 40 and being single and introverted is really interesting. And it is, as with everything else in life, it's what you make it, right? So you could just sit in the house, play video games if that's your thing, or watch movies and shows. But since I started doing YouTube, like honestly, I haven't even turned on the TV. And when I turn on the TV, I'm like watching YouTube and just enjoying real reality TV, I guess you could say, to see life through different people's perspectives. I think is really interesting. And so hopefully I'll get a chance to share more of that. And, I say life is interesting over 40 because you do get perspectives, right, about what's important, what's not important. and it starts to make you think about like what's next, and what will life at 50 look like, and what do I need to do now in my early 40s or mid 40s to make sure that when I get into my 50s, I feel good about the 50s when I arrive there, right? And it's just embracing the aging has been interesting. The random aches in the body is interesting, but I think mostly it's just seeing things from a more 360 degree view. I've always thought that I prided myself on that I can see different angles and different people's perspectives really well. But the older I get, the more I was like, oh wow, like I can see why this person would do this. And you'll see like in another one of my videos on my trip to Kansas, I had a bit of epiphany on the airplane sitting on tarmac as well. So make sure you check that one out as well if you get a chance. But so you just have different epiphanies and different viewpoints that really come to light the older you get, I imagine. So anyways, like I said, just checking in with you all. Not a lot to share, but and I'm also kind of planning out for what I want to explore this upcoming weekend and see what footage I can capture for you all from either this weekend or the week after that. So we'll see. I do have a trip coming up. I'll be headed to Boston, so I'll take you all along with me to Boston in a couple weeks, but I'll try to do something before I head to Boston in 2 weeks. So anyways, just checking in with you. Drop me a comment. Make sure you please hit subscribe, and I'll see you later.